getting better. So still kind of sick. Getting to the tail end of it though, I think. I've been sitting here kind of trying to write this script for the better part of the day, but I keep falling asleep. So I think I'm just gonna try and kind of spit it out here. Let's see here. We did our 2 series again. We were at Suzuka, the full track Grand Prix in our turn sprint series. We got our times there down from a 2:22, 2:62 to a 2:19.051. Our weekly average start there was a 6th place, and our finish was an 8th. That brings our season stats from a up to, because remember the week before it was 11 and 11. Now it's an average start of 8th and an average finish of 9th, so that's going in the right direction. I don't know if we're going to end up beating last season's stats. It seems unlikely at this point. You might match them. Our little baby IMSA series, which are the half-hour races with the multi-class, we're at Watkins Glen this week. We got our times there from a 2:03.595 down to a 2:02.546, and our average start there this week was 6th, and our average finish was also 6th. And our season series average there is also 5th and 6th instead. Here are the stats for your perusal. And I guess I just want to say we had a couple good races in both series. We had a sprint race that was a P3, and we had a IMSA race which was a P2. So that kind of goes to show you how the other races went to kind of skew those averages down from there. The Suzuka one wasn't a split, so I think we just got kind of lucky with the folks we were up against. The guy who was faster than the guys who were faster than us in that one were really quick. Or I guess not really quick, we're just really slow. And also what was kind of weird in the Suzuka races was it got, I think, our best time kind of midweek and just got kind of slower. That I think that's because I tried to focus a little bit more on the Watkins Glen races because I felt I was doing better there. But also at the Watkins Glen races, we suffered from a little bit of the crashy poo. Our very first race there, we got spun early on in the race and just kind of retired the car. It wasn't worth continuing. Yeah, it's the baby IMSA.
Go.
I don't know how crashy this is gonna be. There's a lot of cars in this field, and we're not particularly quick yet.
Yellow flag, caution.
I mean, I have one here before, but it was on. Oh! What?
Car right. Clear right. Okay, Josh, decent start. We can build something from here. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Can we? Did we high center the? And then later on, I think one of our later races there that week, which was Friday, we decided to try and dodge some of the GT4 traffic, which is a thing you have to do if the folks don't give space. You want at least like 10 seconds of space in between you and the GT4 cars, because it's a bad time. Anyway, we didn't do that, and I ended up doing a little bit of a off-road excursion to try and dodge some traffic, and it didn't work, and I caught and spun the car and hit the cars, and just everything got a lot worse. I got off to a weird start.
How was that guy behind me falling so far behind?
Wah!
Noises of a man who's in first and confidently staying there.
Sorry, everybody.
Start, mate. We've got a lot of work to do now. We'll need to come in for repairs. They've shown us the meatball flag.
You know what sucks?
There's no fast repair in this.
Pill, you have the pace to like do well in my split, man.
Yeah, well, there was a big wreck, and trying to dodge it, I caught the curb or something.
You know what sucks when the slow GT
Dude, that's why I want space, right? Like don't just follow them up. Give like a lot of space, because most of them can't drive. But like I said, we did have that moment with that the race must have split, and we got a second place. We were like, I felt really quick through the first half of this race. These IMSA races are a half hour versus the 15-minute sprint races, and so we start off. There's somebody else complaining that we're too far back from the GT4 cars, and I'm like, dude, we don't want to be right up in with them, because we want to avoid the crashy crash. All these poor people who have to spend this whole lap looking at my little...
Any reason we're lagging so far back from the field here, people?
If they get all crashy, we don't want to be part of it.
Yeah, but we don't need to be a half a mile back.
Sir, keep it clean.
Isn't really half a mile. And it wasn't so bad right off, but you end up mixing in. So you got the quick TCR cars coming up on the slower GT4 cars, which like the car is faster, so your driver, you've got the guys who are a little bit better in the TCR cars coming up on the guys who aren't so good or experienced in the GT4 cars, and that just, it makes for a stressful time for everyone, I think. For me especially, I'm in the slower car, but I'm getting up around these guys in the corners because I'm a little bit quicker than they are, but then they've got the extra power and everything to zip by me again. And it just ends up being in this really awkward situation where we're just slowing each other down, and it's not a good time for anybody.
Car right. He's still there.
Go
Right
if you're gonna
side's clear.
go. Just be fast. Thank you for holding your brakes. This guy. This is why, Ronald,
Track temperature's rising. It's now 33 Celsius.
is why we wanted more space. Apparently a little later on in this race, there was a moment, a heated gamer moment. I wasn't privy to it because I didn't have the comms on, thank goodness. I think that means I can still use this footage and upload the whole race separately. I think it was pretty intense, pretty fun. But yeah, we looked at the replay a little later. This dude just must have gotten frustrated with this guy being right next to him and just pulls his car over and just screams him out of the race. I'm like, I didn't listen to hear what the heated gamer moment was. I don't necessarily need to, but yeah. See, that was a really good race. Oh no, it's this Andrew guy is just not fast. He's a lap down.
Oh yeah, actually finished
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
That was good. This was a good one. I think this one might go up on the old Tuberies.
Well done. Decent drive.
As always, we also did our Camel GT and GT1 races. The GT1 race was also at Watkins Glen. I did not do as well there as I did in the TCR on that one race. So I don't think I was as comfortable. It's a little bit quicker car, and yeah, just not quite ready to try and keep up with everybody in those things. But our Camel GT race, we ended up getting fourth despite with this little encounter with a wall that kind of took us to the moon, I guess. Little I guess known bug in the Camel GT cars that provided some amusement. But yeah, that was the little fun races that we did.
Are you okay?
Think
Yellow flag.
just
Watch
oh
out.
no, why
Are you alright?
What just happened? Piltdown, you cleared the Firestone Bridge. How did you do that?
I don't know.
Piltdown, could someone clip that and show Pill? Were you in the air figure?
Yes.
Hold on.
He cleared the bridge. He literally cleared the bridge.
And it's just I'm doing something wrong. I've hit like kind of maybe a little mini plateau here. I know that Crash Door would like to see me doing more like track notes and like physically writing down, oh, I need a break at the 300 marker here. I think I just need to get better at using the whole course. He suggested a book. I think it's called Going Fast. I need to pick that up and read it. But yeah, I'm like I said, I had a lot of trouble writing the script for this, so I just kind of winged it. I think it's gone okay. We're here right now. You guys let me know in the comments if you like this format a little better. It's definitely easier to produce, but I don't know that it ends up with as good a finished product as the ones where I plan everything out. As always, hit the like, subscribe, bell icons, all that fun stuff that's down below. Head on over to twitch.tv/thepiltdownman, leave a follow there, and we'll see you out on the track. Bye now. I've got buttons to hit. Oh.